What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Oleksandr Usyk gets a stoppage victory in his heavyweight debut over Chazz Witherspoon in the 7th round. He gets a 7th-round TKO victory as Chazz Witherspoon could not continue. He could not come out of the corner. He retired in his corner on the stool. And by that, Oleksandr Usyk, former undisputed cruiserweight world champion, has got his first victory and got his feet wet in the heavyweight division by beating Chazz Witherspoon. He originally was supposed to face Tyrone Sponge, but that fight fell through as allegations and reports surfaced that Tyrone Sponge had failed two VADA tests leading up to the fight, which saw him removed from the fight, and then that saw Chazz Witherspoon replace Tyrone Sponge as the debut opponent for Oleksandr Usyk, whom originally the opponent was supposed to be Carlos Takam, but Carlos Takam suffered an injury and he too had to pull out. Oleksandr Usyk hit Chazz Witherspoon with some big left hands. He was accurate with his left hand. He landed some left hooks to the body, left uppercuts every now and then. For the most part, he landed a lot of straight lefts. He seemed to be accurate with the straight left. He wasn't that accurate with his right and his jab. He did a lot of unnecessary movement, in my opinion. Chazz Witherspoon was looking for one punch. He kept trying to land one big right hand, one big straight right hand at that. And every so often, he would try to land a big right hook, right? But he was inaccurate. He was very slow. He was out of shape. And Oleksandr Usyk took advantage of that. He was more athletic, obviously, and he was more active. Oleksandr Usyk, Chazz Witherspoon was tailor-made for Oleksandr Usyk. With that said, I was not impressed with Oleksandr Usyk's punching power. I was not impressed with Oleksandr Usyk in the whole as a heavyweight. He's better suited for the cruiserweight division, in my opinion. If he faces any of the top heavyweights, Deontay Wilder, whom he's been calling out and whom he's been talking about as of this week, said that Deontay Wilder would be the easiest heavyweight for him to beat. Tyson Fury would be the most difficult heavyweight for him to beat. I beg to differ. I think that Deontay Wilder stops Oleksandr Usyk within 2 rounds. I think that Tyson Fury beats Oleksandr Usyk up. I think that Anthony Joshua knocks out Oleksandr Usyk by the 7th round. I think that Andrew Ruiz stops Oleksandr Usyk. The referee stops it. I think that Dillian White stops Oleksandr Usyk. I just think that his skill set does not transition to the upper echelon of the heavyweight division, especially when we're mentioning Deontay Wilder, Andrew Ruiz, Tyson Fury, or Anthony Joshua. It just doesn't match it up with them. I think he's tailor-made for a guy like Jarrell Big Baby Miller. I think he's tailor-made for a guy like Dillian White. I think he's tailor-made for any of these guys, man. I think he would struggle with Joseph Parker, to be honest. His skill set just doesn't transition to what they do well, and these are big guys. Chazz Witherspoon was taking all his punches. For whatever reason, he seemed to not be able to continue on and retired in his corner. But whenever Oleksandr Usyk hit him with big punches, he was still right there. He never was truly hurt or truly staggered or any of those things. He never was in much danger. He was taking accumulation of punches, but he was never, in serious danger or on the verge of being knocked out or hurt. None of that, right? He still was game throughout the entire fight. He just was very slow. He was inaccurate. He was out of shape, and he couldn't land a punch. Oleksandr Usyk was more athletic than him, and that's what got Oleksandr Usyk off. I told you guys when Oleksandr Usyk faced Tony Bellew, I told you that I didn't like his style. I didn't like how he would match up moving up to the heavyweight division. It's just not a good fit for him. Not the upper echelon of the heavyweight division. Jarrell Big Baby Miller, work rate and durability coming forward would pose a huge threat to him. Dillian White counter punching ability would pose a huge threat for him. Anthony Joshua, need I say anymore? Anthony Joshua would knock him out. He's just too small for Anthony Joshua. It would take a second because Anthony Joshua is calculated in his approach, and he would take his time. He won't rush it. So it'd be about the 7th round. It will look like the Joseph Parker fight, but Usyk will get overzealous, make a mistake, and Anthony Joshua will capitalize on it. Deontay Wilder, athletic ability, punching power, it don't go past round 2. Period. Tyson Fury might carry him to later rounds, maybe even the 12th round, because his style is just to, showboat, showcase his talents. He could get you out of there. He could get Usyk out of there, but Tyson Fury might not press the gas. He just wants to embarrass him. So, I just don't see him beating any of these guys. Andrew Ruiz, hand speed, athletic ability. Usyk is not that fast. He's not that, accurate with his right hand or his jab. So Andrew Ruiz would time him, counter him, and they would stop the fight. Andrew Ruiz would get a TKO victory. So Oleksandr Usyk has a lot of work to do, and he should stay down in cruiserweight, in my opinion. But nonetheless, congratulations to Oleksandr Usyk for getting the victory over Chazz Witherspoon in his debut in the heavyweight division. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share this video. That's all I got for y'all. Oleksandr Usyk gets a TKO victory over Chazz Witherspoon in his heavyweight debut, 7th round. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.